another update for the Switch. Looks like I'm set up, but others have had to update twice. Also, everything you need to know when and where to get that GameCube controller for the Switch too. And this magically showed up at my door today. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire for the N64. We're gonna dive into this. Probably the next video. I have no idea who sent this to me. There is an address. Might be an eBay seller. I don't know what gave that away. But I gotta find out who sent me this game. Stopping off at Quick Trip, gotta get some gas. Actually, this is working now. Prices of gas, $2.93. That's, no, I'm at $3.93. Okay, $2.93 looked too good to be true. $2.93 is $3.93 is where we're at. Let's screw that up. Gotta put the premium in. See if there's a deal on chicken. And right next door, Dunkin' Donuts. They are all done with the parking lot over here. Went to a different location yesterday, but we're back today. These donuts are tempting. They're just sitting here. Usually they're behind glass. They're right here. Well, how come the donuts are out here?
These are baker's choice. This is the.
Is that common to leave them out?
Sorry.
Or is it common to leave them out, or instead of being behind the glass?
It's like because it's full. I can.
It's tempting. It's tempting to just. I thought maybe because they're it's Friday night, TGIF. They're just gonna toss them out. That they're just giving them away, but nope, they're still trying to sell them. So, wonder what they do. What do they do with all the donuts? He's checking to see if it's hot. Maybe there's another layer. You can see they have a little speed bump here. Hopefully it'll be a lot more pleasant of a speed bump than the previous one, but it just looks uneven. It looks like they got to come back and do another layer, but gentlemen are painting the lines over here. They're probably loving that I'm walking over here with the camera, but the drive-through for Dunkin', and then yeah, you can see that they're painting those lines. Welcome to today's video. As of recording of this Friday, TGIF, I think we said TGIF, inside Dunkin'. Tried to score some free donuts. If you're watching this Saturday morning, you might get the urge to run and get some donuts, some pastries. And a hot coffee. It's nice that he did check. We have details on when the GameCube controller for the Switch 2 will be available, why there was another update, why I necessarily didn't need to get the update. It wasn't showing up on my Switch. Apparently not everybody needs to, but we'll cover that. And who sent me that game? Who sent me the N64 Star Wars? It's much appreciated. I can't wait to check it out, but I did not expect it. I was looking at the address going, who is this? Went through all my messages on Instagram and Facebook on past giveaways. Did not recognize the name, did not recognize the state it came from. So somebody is trying to surprise me. So we got to find out who sent me the N64 game. Did I leave the date out? It's Friday, May 2nd, 2025. And current temperature 54 degrees. 2 days in a row we're in a sweatshirt. Mostly cloudy, low of 43. And looks like it's going to stick around. Looks like it's going to be in the 50s, 60s for the next week and a half. So yeah, plenty more lawn sleeves to come. I knew I forgot something, and all these cars kind of gave it away. Grand Theft Auto 6 has finally been announced. Get into that too. Hopping off at the home Best Buy. Feels like a week has gone by since we were here. Actually, just a few days, but we stopped at another Best Buy to see if they had the new Switch 2 area like they did here. And it turns out they did, but I want to come back, talk some more Switch 2. Also, Grand Theft Auto 6, not a really big franchise for me that I was really, into, but I might have to get into it now. I mean, there's 6 of them. Now, it's going to be a little bit till it comes out, but it's pretty cool, though. You get a little announcement. Well, everything's just kind of like hiking up, whether they're jacking all these prices up. At least, some excitement. We got the Switch 2, we got a new GameCube controller, and a new game. Samsung Vision AI is here. The store's gonna hate me. There was a sale on Grand Theft Auto 5 We'll see if that still pertains. I think it was like $19.99, maybe $17.99. And you know, might as well pick it up now while you're waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. Somebody's honking. A lot of saw that at Target a few nights ago. But yeah, we'll see if Grand Theft Auto 5 is not only still here but on sale. First, we'll stop by Shaq. We're back. The rhymes continue. Okay, and the price is still not $69.99, but $19.99 for Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, when I said, you know, I might have to get into this, I'm gonna have to get a PlayStation 5 if I want to get into like the Grand Theft Auto 6, because I don't think the Switch is gonna have that. Might be mistaken, but I might have to pick that up. But I have some time. I have some time before the 6 comes out. I have some time before, actually, the PlayStation 6 comes out too. So yeah, I had to think there for a second. Is this online? I'm so used to looking at Switch, but yeah, down the road, might be playing that. Of course, way down the road, probably a year from now. I love the look. I love the colors. It's just like a Miami feel, isn't it? You know, the whole thing with, you know, you see a lot of live streams, a lot of backgrounds, you know, when you're watching people on doing videos, all have like that color. I love it. It's cool. Fears confirmed. Rockstar reveals Grand Theft Auto 6 release date. It's been a long wait, but developer Rockstar Games has finally announced the release date of Grand Theft Auto 6, GTA 6, in an official blog post. According to the announcement, my eagerly awaited game, look at this, won't be released until May 26, 2006. It's 2026, oh my gosh. 2006, reminds me of the old Xbox days. Over a year from now. I mean, it's May 2nd today. One whole year we gotta wait, but while you're waiting, like I kind of saying, you can pick this up for 20 bucks. An official release from Rockstar Games. Hi everyone, Grand Theft Auto 6 is now set to release on May 26, 2026. Gotta write that time. We are very sorry that this is later than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding a new Grand Theft Auto has been truly humbling for our entire team. We want to thank you for your support and your patience as we work to finish the game. With every game we have released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectations, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is no exception. We look forward to sharing more information with you soon. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. It does seem a year away, but life goes by so quick. You know, time. You know, doing daily videos, for example, time seems like it moves faster and faster every day. I upload a video, go to work, and then I'm back. You know, I'm out of work now. Got a coffee. We're at Best Buy. It's like it's a cycle that every day seems like it goes by faster than the previous. So it's just, you know, something to look forward to. It's a shame that things pump out a year. There's a lot of weird stuff happening right now. You know, especially in the gaming with prices escalating. But for the most part, you know, we have stuff coming out, and maybe it's for the best. It's a way for us not to spend too much at once. For me personally, bummed out about stuff like the AT games, the ALU 4K, kind of getting scrapped out right now. Maybe it's temporary, but I bought a Switch too. I didn't want, I couldn't buy both. So, you know, things like, you know, something doesn't happen, but something does. So, might be a lot of that in the next year. Now, the last update we did for the Switch was for the Switch 2. Got another update, which we checked beginning of the video. I didn't need the update. Nintendo just released another Switch update. This was from today, about 4 hours when I screenshotted this. If you're a Switch fan, you might know that Nintendo dropped a pretty significant update this week. Version 20.0.0. It's a lot of versions, isn't it? Introduced a number of new features and changes for Nintendo's consoles, including virtual game cards and game share, and set the stage for the launch of the Switch 2. And it was a pretty quick update. I kind of made that point that it was like 15 seconds. However, the update brought with it something Nintendo did not intend: instability. It turns out that updating to version 20.0.0, some Switch users ran into error codes when booting up their consoles, specifically error code 22061015. I did not see that, I did not experience that, which caused some Switches to crash. While it doesn't appear to be affecting most Switches, see, I got lucky, the problem was bad enough for Nintendo to acknowledge it via their customer support page on X. In the post, the company apologizes for the issue and reports that they are looking into the problem. So some of you might have got that, others didn't. If you do, there is another update and you should see that in your settings. It goes on to say it didn't take long to find a solution for Nintendo. Acknowledged the issue on Thursday, May 1st, before rolling out a new update on Friday, May 2nd. So if there was an update that I needed, I would have got it. Otherwise, I would have saw that it wasn't working properly. I just booted it up today. According to release notes, this update version 20.0.1 fixes one problem, the issue with error code 2206.1015. If you're installing this update, don't expect to see anything new from version 20.0.0. Minus, of course, any error code. So maybe I didn't get the update yet. Maybe it's just going to be mandatory, because if I'm at 20.0.0, to get that 0.1, maybe there will be there will be another code coming through, or update, I should say. I guess I'll have to keep my eye on it. Probably do a live stream tomorrow, and if there's any issues, I'll do another update. Now, when I went into my settings, I didn't see that I needed an update. Everything was up to date, but it's gonna kind of give a little direction how to update your Switch if it is unresponsive. Kind of step by step. Make sure your Switch is totally powered off by pressing down on the power button for 12 seconds. I do that a lot, and not so much with the Switch, but with my laptop. Sometimes I'll press it, I'll turn it on, and nothing happens. So I'll hold that button down. It's very, very annoying. Hold the volume up and volume down buttons and press the power to turn the system on. Do not let go of the volume buttons until you see the maintenance mode menu. Okay. Once you see the maintenance mode menu, choose update system, then follow on-screen instructions to update. So if you're experiencing any issues, these 4 steps should resolve that. And I guess it would happen right when powering up. It just wouldn't look right. It's a lot of looking at the phone. Xbox, what is up with their prices? I saw something where it was just like, it went up like $100. It doesn't look like the prices have changed at Best Buy. Maybe they were saying like next week this is gonna happen. I did see that Moat just did a video and said, why are they raising prices? It doesn't make sense. If they're already here and you're gonna say, well, tariffs. I don't understand that. They're here, right? Switch 2 is keeping their prices the same. I'm not seeing it yet, but if Xbox does jump up, if you're thinking Xbox, if you're thinking anything at this point, PlayStation, you might want to pick it up now. Actually, I think there's a deal at GameStop with PlayStation. I didn't cover this yesterday, but I think it ends Saturday, basically Saturday at 11:59 p.m. It's for $579.99, down from $749.99, and the PlayStation Plus Premium 24 months. So that's the best deal going on with PlayStation 5 at GameStop if you're looking to get it before prices just get crazy. Also, looking at McFarlane Direct, there was up to 60% off on some of the Marvel statues. The Venom is showing sold out on McFarlane. There's no sale on it, but if you're looking for it, every Best Buy we've stopped at has at least one of these statues, and of course the Secret Wars. But if you're looking for the new Venom, maybe I'm just lucky that there's more in Wisconsin, but they are showing up at Best Buy. Something for the Switch 2 that will be out before this comes out is the GameCube Controller. And I was wrong that I thought maybe it would be at Best Buy because they have all this, the space designated for the Switch 2, but it is just from Nintendo Direct. This is when you can order the Switch 2 GameCube Controller. Switch 2 GameCube controllers will be available for purchase from May 8th, so next week, to May 12th, for those that get invites from Nintendo. So what happens if you don't get an invite from Nintendo? You can have the opportunity to purchase it May 13th. The controller is not required to play GameCube games on Switch 2. I originally thought it was, but it's just for show. It's just for something that if you're a big GameCube fan, if you want to play these games the way you played them on GameCube, you get the controller. And I'm sure I'm not going to get the invite. I guess we can sign up, but May 13th, the best thing is at least it's before the Switch 2 comes out June 5th. Nintendo Switch 2 fans that want to get their hands on the GameCube controller will need an active subscription, okay, to the Nintendo Switch online service. So I have that, and won't be able to do so until May 8th. At the earliest, the Nintendo GameCube controller remains one of the most popular gaming controllers of all time. And so it's no surprise that it's coming back for the Switch 2. So if you are an active subscription, if you have the Nintendo Switch online, you'll have to check this out. I guess you're in that. You can try to get it between the 8th and the 12th. If not, the 13th, it's $64.99. You order it directly through Nintendo. And is there a date that, you know, you're going to need the expansion pack to play the games? We know that. Is there a date on actually when those would ship? If you've missed out on the 12th, then you have the 13th. Online members will have the chance to order the GameCube controller. Purchases will be limited to one per Nintendo account. And those who sign up for the Switch Online free trial will not be eligible. So I don't know when it's going to come up, but maybe you'll have it when the Switch 2 is in fact released on the 5th. It's great we don't need the controller to play those games, but I still want to have it. The fact that I have a GameCube, I know it's $64.99. The kind of playing, like, if I get this, I don't have to get that. Since the Pro Controller for the Switch will work on the Switch 2, you know, I don't necessarily need to get the Pro Controller for Switch 2 right away. I might down the road, but I could get the GameCube controller because that's something that I'm going to want to do. I'm going to play the GameCube online. I'm going to get the expansion pack. We kind of covered that, but for $64.99 versus, I think, was it $79.99 or $84.99 to get the Switch 2 Pro controller? I think it's one or the other for right now. And then I guess, you know, when you get bored, when there's not a lot of stuff coming out, kind of like waiting for like games that are coming out in a year, yeah, then you might get the urge just to spend some more money. And then that's when the Switch 2 Pro controller, you know, if I see it over here at Best Buy. Not that there's anything wrong with my Pro controller, it's just I'm always worried about the battery. Like, how long will the battery last? I know with the Switch 2 controller, it's like 30 hours, I want to say. Like, it's a long time. Now, mine's usually plugged in for the most part. It's not like, you know, if this is my screen that I'm playing on a live stream, I'm like basically sitting this close. Like, I plenty of room that it's plugged in. But just saying that, you know, with a newer one, it's gonna charge longer. It's gonna charge faster. That eventually I'll pick it up. But I want to get my hands on that GameCube controller. It's cool, especially with that purple look. It's so nostalgic. Actually, the GameCube that I have now was my uncle's. It's a gray one, and I showed off the controller at the beginning. It was a white wireless controller. So I always kind of like gravitate to this right here because this was the color of the controller that I had. Oh my gosh, the alarm's going off. See, this was meant, not this, but it was meant to be that. Look at that purple controller. And of course, by the time I flip the camera around, the alarm stops, but it went off when we made contact with that GameCube controller. So it's meant to be. I think that's a purchase we're gonna have to do. Jack, not sure if we'll see each other for the weekend. It's Friday night. We have 2 days off. If not, I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Got some plans, and some of the videos we'll do this week might be a little different than weeks past. Coming to Best Buy a lot. We've been coming to GameStop a lot. Might be going somewhere brand new. If you make it to Hobby Lobby all day Saturday, the 3rd, take advantage of the final day of the 50% off of wall decor, home decor. Extended the 50% from last week to this week, going through tomorrow, May 3rd. So when you see the video, if you make it out to a Hobby Lobby on Saturday, you can get 50% off of basically any of this. But the reduced will stick around past the weekend. $5.99 for any of these. And before May the 4th gets past you, on Sunday, stop by, grab anything you can Star Wars. This is all that is left. Well, okay, over here they have a little bit here. $19.99 for the Star Wars logo light, and they have the Jedi Master. There's a Stormtrooper. Classic scene from Empire Strikes Back. I love this. Any of this is 50% off, except this. This is gift. I think that's, well, no, home decor. Okay, so that, yeah, 50% off of anything. So yeah, to celebrate May the 4th, kind of a couple of days ahead. It's a cart waiting for someone to just go on a shopping spree here. 50% off of any of these. That's a lot of slingshots. Kind of a hard one to say. That's a lot of slingshots. Holy cow. I remember my first one. They had a couple different kinds. They had something like that, and then they had one that would kind of go on your forearm to really get that range. Those were pretty good. So the 40%, rocking the spring shop sale. Oh, it's National Space Day. I was leaving Target, and I'm like, what national day is it? I can't remember. It's National Space Day. I was thinking of that NASA shirt we saw at Target. That triggered it. Star Wars didn't trigger it, but that blasting off. The dogs and the tennis balls. Okay, that's a new one, and then the baseball. Pretty much heavy into baseball season. NBA playoffs. Getting into the second round here. It's about closing out the first round. I know there's a few game 7s. Maybe do N64 tomorrow. Star Wars. Seems fitting, doesn't it? That's gonna do it for today. Got Darth Vader behind me. Hope everybody has a great May the 4th. I know we have a few days. We'll not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but if I don't talk about it, we will do something on May the 4th. Tomorrow, Nostalgia Power has a May the 4th stream going. I will not be on the stream. I just want to throw that out there, but be sure to check it out. Galaga Guy 88 will be on, Zod Rider, and the Bad Guy. Jester Tester and myself will be occupied. I have a bunch of projects I got to get done around the house tomorrow, so I'm really behind on stuff. Not able to make the stream. There's a small chance, slim chance, that there won't be any game Saturday night. I'm going to try to do a stream, but I can't guarantee there'll be something. So if I don't have anything posted by, let's just say, 4 in the afternoon, probably not going to do one. But never say never. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to, but I have a lot to tackle. Well, thank you everybody for watching. See you guys next time. And it's a McDonald's night. West, Loki, and I are on our own for dinner tonight. Kelly is out with friends. It is 6:14. Just finished that coffee, and now picking up my my order. They're QI22. Hopefully we got enough food between the three of us. It's hard to imagine all that food is inside that bag. I did have a free Big Mac, so using the app, you know, pays off every, I don't know, I'd say 3 to 4 orders usually generate 6,000 points and able to pick up a free sandwich. I head home. Otherwise I would eat here, but gotta have dinner with Loki and West. I got you a burger. I got you a triple burger. A triple cheeseburger. You gonna have dinner or what? All right, the gain is all here. He's stretching, Loki. We got McDonald's. Usually Culver's on a Friday, but it's just us. So when it's just us, we go McDonald's every time. All right, the free Big Mac, McChicken, 2 cheeseburgers, a triple cheeseburger for you know who. They're small. And then a small fry. So we're gonna break this up, give it to Wes and then Lokes. I got you some cheese. It's actually a lot of beef in here, but oh well. It's Friday.